Stephanie Sidley from the Sidley twins smells a separation between Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, and guess what? I do too. Hey up everyone, it's me, Stef, the Alternate, your nerdy alternative, and welcome to another dose of the Daily Nerd, where I break down the royal news and gossip of the day that's pretty much caught me eye, and oh my goodness, yeah, let's jump into this madness, shall we, because I'm just asking for a friend here, but is Megxie trying to hide a split, an impending potential divorce from Prince Harry? Interesting, right? When Stephanie Sidley from the Sidley twins shares this particular little nugget from page 6, and where she smells a separation, guess what? I do too. And let me present you the information and you guys can decide on this one. But more recent reports are coming through that Harry is looking for a permanent UK home because his friends do not like Megxie whatsoever and have avoided actually, apparently, visiting him in Montecito because they don't want to see Megxie. They don't want to bump into her whatsoever. And so Tom Quinn, who everyone is saying is now the new cheerleader for Megxie, is the new Omid Scobie, take that as you will, is turning around and saying that inevitably the honeymoon period where everything in America is new and exciting is coming to an end. And Harry is looking back at the past through rose-tinted spectacles. He says that Harry misses his army and college friends who allegedly have not visited him in Montecito because they don't get on with Meghan. He also says Harry is determined to find his own permanent home in the UK, which is partly why he's continuing his legal action to get the British taxpayer to pay for his security. Which, by the way, as I've said many times before, he can freaking jog on. I do not agree with any of my taxes, with any taxpayer money going towards him and Megxie to pay for his security when he's over here. He already has an agreement in place. Whenever he comes to UK, he just has to apply to Ravic 28 days beforehand. They'll review his application and they'll provide him with the necessary security that they deem fit. It's as simple as. But of course, that ain't good enough for Megxie, is it, right? Anywho, if this blind item is to be believed, do take it with a pinch of salt, guys. This was only a couple of days ago, as of the time of this filming, June the 18th. And this blind item is saying that the tabloids are using year-old interactions now to try and prove the illiterate one, which apparently is code for Meghan Markle, double M, illiterate, and her husband are desperately in love and not splitting. Now, that kind of rings true a little bit, because only recently, again, a couple of days ago, as of the time of this filming, Megxie and Prince Harry headline pops up, and her Suits co-star Wendell Pierce, who played her father in Suits, said that they look very much in love. Really, right, guys? So he says, I've gotten to see her just a few times since, and we've been able to reminisce. And so it's real. We have fond memories of working together. He says, when Megxie came into town, she got an award last year, had a chance to say hello, and wish she and Prince Harry well, and wish the children well. Now, this, I believe, was when they were in New York, when she was at that Miss Foundation Awards, got that award forever, right? And then there was that whole fake, as far as I'm concerned, New York catastrophe with the paparazzi, right? But here he also says they look very much in love and we're very happy. So that's the most important thing. So, potentially, opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, is Megxie using her Suits co-stars to try and put into the media that she and Harry are all very much in love, that there's nothing wrong at Montecito Royale whatsoever, that there's no trouble in paradise. Very, very interesting that this article, this headline comes out at the same time that apparently Harry looking for a permanent UK home. I mean, by all means, he doesn't need a permanent UK home, really, in the grand scheme of things. All he needs to do is just travel over to UK, stay in a hotel or whatever, and visit his friends. It would actually be cheaper and more economical to do that in the grand scheme of things, wouldn't you think? Because, I mean, the times that he does come over to UK are very, very minimal, to be fair. So wouldn't he actually save more money if he just came over, rented a hotel room, as he apparently does at San Vincenzi? Yeah, so this happened, these reports happened last year. The reports emerges that Prince has a swanky hotel room set aside away from Megxi, and this is all at San Vicente bungalows. Now, really important to note that a rep for Hazza actually spoke out against this, saying that this is not true. But the source is saying to The Sun, no, he does have a room at San Vicente bungalows set aside for him to get away from Megxi and his children, Archie and Lilibet, and that the room is only a 2 hours drive from the $15 million Montecito home that he has, and it's viewed as an escape place for Prince Hazza. So I wonder if this is going to be a potential further escape place for Prince Hazza. Guys, do you smell a separation? Because opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, I definitely do. And it's not just a separation in terms of their relationship, in terms of their marriage, but it's also in terms of their careers as well. Because, yeah, they are on different career paths. And you have a royal expert here also noting the same thing. You've got Meg's new podcast, right, with Lemonada. Originally, it was a joint venture with Prince Hazza with Spotify. Now she's going on her own. You've then got Hazza with his solo interview with Good Morning America earlier on this year. You then have his memoir that he released on his own. You didn't hear a peep from Megxi at that point, did you? You have Megx's new brand, American Riviera Orchard, which again, no sign of Hazza. You also have their Netflix deal where they're pretty much going solo on this. Hazza with his Polo series, whatever that's going to be, and Megxi with her cooking, friendship, whatever series that she's doing there. Amongst other things whereby they're now splitting in terms of career-wise. So I smell a separation in terms of their career, but guys, do you also smell a separation in terms of their relationship and their marriage? Well, after everything I've just gone through, ain't looking good, is it, guys? With that being said, if you appreciated this video and you want more, believe me, of course there's going to be more, then make sure you subscribe to join our Alter Nerd tribe, because I'll be honest with you, help us now get to 1 million so we can also get that gold play button right there and hopefully cause a Meghan Markle meltdown on Instagram. Like, share, comment down below your opinion, conspiracy theories, whatever's. Also as well, if you've got some very strong opinions about Hazza and Megxi and their state of their marriage, and I bet you do, then make sure you send me a super thanks. It's just below this video right here. We can have a conversation about this because it does guarantee a response from me. And until the next time, you guys, laters.